Message.
Sometimes we are going to pot on things, and I don't think we're here to necessarily have a side or an opinion. We just here to have an open forum and conversation. Sometimes we just here to talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, your captain speaking. We've reached cruising altitude, and we'll begin our descent to 31,000 feet shortly. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the journey.
Dad? What does that mean?
It means we're right where we need to be, son. Not too high, not too low. Where the ride is the smoothest, we're somewhere in the middle.
Welcome to Somewhere in the Middle.
And just like that, we back. What's going on, people? What's happening? What's going on? What's good with y'all? Hey, man, we missed y'all. I know it's been a while. It's been a little second, man. But we are back with another episode of Somewhere in the Middle. I am one half of this podcast. I'm your co-host. They know me here as Brother James, but my handle has actually changed. It is now I am King James 14 across all platforms. You know what I'm saying? I realized I was a king one day. Yeah, I mean, that was what had happened. But hey, I know they still gonna call me Brother James since they know me. What's up with y'all? And let me swing it over to my co-host right here. Go ahead and talk to the people.
You know, it's me, Home Team Art. Home Team Art on all platforms, except for TikTok. At TikTok, I'm Popcorn Player. And we back.
Is that somebody? we got a phone on the set.
Oh, that's me. I was trying to figure out if that was me or not. I'm like, let's
see. You know what Spike Lee do? That's $20. Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, man. I'm just playing around, man. But nah, man, we got another episode for y'all, man. Ready for y'all to just get our stuff off. But man, first, before we get all into that, man, Art, how you been, man? What's been going on with you, bro?
I've been good, man. You know how life go, man. Parenting, work, school. I just recently got back from Cabo.
Hey,
I went to a wedding.
Hey, hand claps.
Yeah, my wife and I, we attended a beautiful wedding. Her best friend got married, man. It was a good time, brother.
Okay.
You know, it was actually the first time I've been out of town or away from my son since he's been born. He just turned 3.
Man, how was that? How was it like for the first time being away from him since he's been born?
It was weird because you have that separation anxiety. But you know, once the shots get to flowing, you quickly forget. You feel what I'm saying?
Word.
You come back down, you be like, oh, I miss him. And you get the shots back in, you're like, I'm good now.
Okay. So I got the key. So keep taking the shots so you don't feel the separation anxiety from the kid.
Yeah,
boom.
Man.
Okay.
You keep in party mode. And then one lesson I did learn, man, when you're away from your kid for the first time and you're gonna be away from him for 3 to 4 days, an extended period, because like 1 to 2 days, like a weekend, that's not bad.
Yeah.
When you're away from him, you're gonna be away from him. Like, try not to engage with him as much.
Okay.
You know, whoever is in charge of him, whether it's your sister or the grandparents and stuff like that, let them just take care of it.
Right.
Because you don't want, because when kids see you, they want to see you soon.
So
they'll be like, okay, maybe I'll be there in the morning.
Right.
But if you're not going to be there in the morning, just leave him alone.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so my sister had him, and she's just like, just leave him alone. We got him. We good. You know, he has cousins and stuff. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I didn't really see him like that.
Right.
I saw him when he would be asleep on the sleep cam, because I got his whole nursery, like,
Okay.
I got cameras around, so
Okay.
I can see him at night when he sleep. But
Right.
I didn't really want to engage with him because, you know, I was gone for 4 days.
Yeah.
But it was rough for a little bit. You know, his mom and all emotional. But like I said, but the thing is that this wedding was particularly a good time because a lot of the people we went to college with was there. So it's like a college reunion because the people that were there we went to school with. So and then all of the college friends was there. So it's like, well, not all of them, but a good number of them.
Okay.
So you get a chance to spend time with people that you haven't seen in years, or you know, it was just a good reunion. So I think that helped also.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, with that. Yeah. So it was good, bro. I think it was something that I didn't come back saying that I could never leave my son again.
Right.
But it was rough, but I think it was the necessary time my wife and I spent away from him to kind of just have time with one another.
Yeah, man.
We don't have
that.
a long time.
Right.
Other than like after he go to sleep. But by the time he go to sleep, we exhausted.
Right. And you going to sleep.
I'm ready to go to sleep.
Right.
Or I got some stuff that I need to handle real quick. Or she got some stuff she need to handle.
Right. Essentially, your life is him. Like,
yeah, man. And when you get away from that for a few days, you kind of get a feeling of like, okay, I can be myself a little bit. I can take my dad hat off.
Right.
I was able for that 4 days, I was just able to take my dad hat off.
Ah, that's what's up,
for
man.
the first time.
Okay.
In 3 years.
So for the first time since period, like since he's been here.
Since he got here, bro.
Man.
Because I'm gonna tell you something funny, bro.
Yeah.
When he was born, I had this vision in my head, like all the babies gonna be at the nursery, and then me and my wife gonna get some sleep because she had a long labor.
Yeah.
And then like when we on our way out, they just drop them off. Right.
Yeah.
They don't do that no more, bro.
Really?
No, like because it's too many. It's been too many incidents where people walk off with other people's babies.
Oh.
Infants, you know what I'm saying? So newborns. So they don't do that. Like when the baby come out, they wash that baby off and give it right back to you.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, like he was born, they transferred us to the room. He was in the room an hour later.
Wow. Oh wow.
Yeah, like this is your baby.
So they're like from the jump.
From the jump, bro. Like they wash
they
him
like,
off.
Yo, handle this. You know what I mean?
You don't get no break.
Right, man.
So she in pain, stitches, and I haven't had any sleep in 3 days, and it don't. You better figure it out. This is y'all now,
man.
This is y'all. Like this is in real time. You just thrown into the fire. Like this is it.
Wow.
No, I thought I was gonna. You watch so many movies. I'm thinking I'm gonna walk down the hallway like that's him right there. Like that's him. You know what I'm saying? When they get done with him, I'm gonna get him. Like no.
Yeah, it's a big difference between reality and the movies.
It is, bro.
People remember that. Okay,
for sure.
Nah, but you know, it's even something like hearing that though when you talking about basically that having y'all first time y'all just getting y'all chance to be each other. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that's real like important. You know what I'm saying when it comes to especially like married couples with kids because it's like it's easy to forget that y'all are married because y'all so busy being a parent. And so it's like when you have those moments are real important, man. Take those, cherish those, enjoy them, man. So y'all can just remember that y'all are a couple and y'all are people. Because like what you said, you was able to take your dad hat off for the first time in 3 years. Where you was like, oh, I am a person. I am art. Like,
man, bro, like
I do exist, right? Oh, okay.
First time taking shots in 3 years.
Bro. Oh,
like,
wow, man. Really?
I swear, bro. Like,
wow.
This is the thing. Parenting in the beginning, how it goes, it depends on how much help you have.
Ah, okay.
So I didn't have any help to begin with.
Gotcha.
You know, so like my wife's from Michigan, so all her family are in Michigan.
Right.
So that means you split the families in half, right? And then with my parents, they mad old. Like I'm the youngest out of an old group. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't have any babysitters like that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like it was just me and her.
Right.
Like there was no grandparents help. My dad is on a cane. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom is not in the picture.
Oh, okay.
So it's nothing. It's no one I can go to. I mean, I have my older sister, but she runs a business. So if I'm at home, she at the business, even more overwhelmed.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So it wouldn't be if she had a 9 to 5 or something like that. That'd be a bit different.
Right.
But because we're running a business together, and I'm already home.
Okay.
So she has to even more stay at the business and focus on that.
Wow.
So it's just me
and
my wife.
Yeah. So it's like y'all got everything.
Yeah.
Like,
You meet couples and they have like a bunch of teenage nieces and parents are still young and going to the gym and recently retired with nothing to do. And they're just like, oh, parenting is a blast. And I was just like, fuck you, bro. For real, like, fuck you.
Take that over there.
Yeah.
Hey, man, with you saying that, bro, it's like, with all the sacrifice that parents make, I believe parents deserve a tip. Y'all deserve to be paid. But it's like, even though I know that that's just a regular responsibility, you know what I'm saying? Y'all deserve tips. Now, you also have a gripe with tip culture versus this being the job where I can say you can receive some.
I should receive a tip.
You
for
should
this.
receive, for just being a father present in your life, somebody should be like, hey, man, here you go. Hey, that's $20, man. $30, $40. You know what I mean? Like, so, but other than that, what's the gripe that you have, bro, with tip culture? You know what I'm saying? Because doesn't this correlate with your trip? Like,
it does. It does. I'm glad you brought that up because, like I said before, I just got back from Cabo and it was an all-inclusive resort.
Okay.
I was at Hard Rock actually.
Okay.
Really nice resort. Not gonna lie. I think they it was a classy resort. That food was pretty decent, but the experience I had there with the employees and the workers, I wasn't really comfortable with. Okay. It's interesting because you get to the airport, and this is in Mexico, so Hard Rock Cabo.
Okay.
And you get to the airport, right? And it's not my first time in Cabo.
Okay.
It's not my first time in Mexico. I've been to Mexico like 10 times in my life. So
really?
Yeah. So
Okay. You travel. Okay.
Yeah. So this is you know how like you have an issue with something and then you don't experience it for a long time, and then you come back to it, you be reminded of what you don't like.
Yeah.
So I was just reminded this past weekend of things that I didn't care for in the past.
Right.
It's just been a while. You know what I'm saying?
He was like, oh, this is why I did.
Yeah, because before we left, so I'll go in reverse. So you're getting ready for the trip, you're packing and everything, right?
Yeah.
And my wife like, how much money you have on you? And I'm like, I think I got like 130 in cash. She like, that's not enough. That's not enough.
Oh wow.
So
in
I'm
Mexico?
like,
Really?
Yeah. And it's like it's not for excursions and activities because you just use your car for that shit.
Right.
It's for tip. Like you don't have enough tip money.
Wow.
And I'm just like, all right, man. What do you think? She's like, just go and get $100 more. I'm just like, all right, man. So now I'm up to like $250.
Yeah.
In tip money, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, cool. So I don't even think about it again, right? And then we arrive in Cabo, and as soon as you arrive, it's like a bunch of vultures coming at you. Even when you have, bro, you go to Mexico, even if you have assigned transportation and you already had transportation signed up before.
Yeah.
Like there'll still be 100 drivers trying to steal you from your transportation. Like you have to fight through these people and be like,
man,
no.
That sounds annoying.
No. Like even and then they'll prey on you. Like one time in Mexico, this happened to me where I had I think it was my first time in Mexico.
Yeah.
We had a driver set up. And when we got there, I didn't know that like the vultures was gonna be out trying to get you to get in the car so they could take you, like cab services. So it's like,
right,
because it's like they like salespeople, like they just want to sign you up to get the money.
Okay.
And like this one driver like lied to me. I'm like, are you exporter or something? Yeah. And they wasn't.
Oh wow.
So I ended up paying to go to the resort. And my transport was actually part of my fee that I paid to actually be at the resort. So I paid to go because the guy lied to me.
Yeah, dang.
So if you've never been to Mexico or a lot of countries, because Mexico's not the only country I've ever been to where when you pull up and you get off the plane, it's 100 cab drivers trying to solicit.
It's like that in the DR, ain't it too, right?
Yeah. So it's not uncommon in the Caribbean in general.
Okay.
You just have to know that if I'm signed up or if I've already had an assigned driver through such and such company, such and such said company, that's who I'm supposed to go to. And you need to they need to have the credentials for that company. Like, you need to look at uniforms, IDs, have them call the resort to make sure these are the people, because, bro, like it's very predatorial, bro.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, they look forward to people that's green coming in here so they can take advantage of you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And even in that, the drivers, they want a tip. Right?
Yep.
The drivers want a tip. You got the guy that's taking you to the drivers. They want a tip. When you get off, when you get off when you get out the cargo van, once you get to the resort, right?
Yeah.
It's a guy that's grabbing your luggage to take it to the room. He want a tip.
Oh my goodness.
Then you have where you have the concierge.
Okay.
And if you get in some resorts, like Hard Rock does this, if you get a suite, your suite comes with your own concierge. These are the people that schedule your excursion, schedule your meals. If it's your anniversary, they send champagne up to the room or send bottles of alcohol up to the room, send drinks up to the room.
Yeah.
They make sure they're there to make sure that things run smoothly for you, right?
Right.
They require the largest tip. Okay. Because they're communicating with you all day, every day to make sure that you're comfortable.
Yeah.
Right?
I got you. Yeah.
So you need extra towel. And
I can understand that one.
I can't. Because it's perks to them. Because if I need extra towels, I could just call Armando is my personal concierge, like my butler. So if I need extra towels, I can just call Armando. He makes sure they get there within 30 minutes.
Okay.
Versus if you don't have that, you might have to wait a whole day for towels.
Oh, wow.
Because resorts will play busy. And that's where the tip game comes in also, where it's just like the old heads teach you, like, yo, when a guy bring you the towels, you hit him with a 10-piece. That way, when you need towels, he remember your room and he come back.
Right.
That's predatorial in nature, brother. It's your job to bring towels.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? That's just how I feel.
So you trying to make me pay you extra to do a job you're already getting paid to do?
Yeah, I have to pay you extra to do a job, or they'll just play busy and then they conveniently don't know English anymore. Right?
No.
I don't know. I don't know. That happens a lot. That's a go-to. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
when you pull that cash and they're like, yes, sir, right away.
Bro, when you in foreign countries, a go-to is I conveniently don't know any English.
Oh man.
I know it's happening in real time. I can see it. They'll withdraw back to that. So
like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm saying.
Right.
Also, you have to duck and dodge the timeshare people who constantly bother you about timeshare presentations, and they offer you shit like free massages, and 2 hours on the jet skis for free. Nothing on these resorts are free.
Right.
You're gonna go on this timeshare presentation for an hour, and then they're gonna send you 3 managers at you when you say no.
Yeah.
To make this, and all 3 managers are gonna have an even deeper discount.
Oh my
for
God.
the timeshare. And then when you say no to all 3 of them, they just walk off.
And you don't even get to.
You do get it,
okay,
but it's like the level of disappointment that they have in their eyes and shit. And it's like, you just wasted my time. No, you wasted your own time because I told you I wasn't interested.
Right.
So my wife, we have a rule.
Yeah.
Her rule is, I don't give a damn what they offer you. If the timeshare presentation people promise you a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Wait a minute. Nah, I'll listen for that.
We will not sit down with them. We will not. Because when we was younger, like, my wife and I, we've been together our whole life. So, adult life. So, we was younger. I'd be like, nigga, concert tickets, I'm sitting down.
Right. Word.
We gonna say no anyway. But the thing is what I learned from those experiences, I will always do that. Like, you want a massage? Okay, we could just get it for free. Just go sit down.
Right.
But what we learned from that is that it's such an experience where it kind of like taints your day.
Yeah.
You feel what? Because they'll just send so many people and energy at you, and it's like you just like it's like I'm just swarm. It's like piranhas.
Yeah,
You're in a fish tank, and they just coming. And like I remember one time we was in Vegas and we did one, and it was this it was a short, skinny black dude. He was older.
Okay.
And like we was like no, right?
Yeah.
And he just was like, fuck it. I knew I shouldn't have came to work today. And just got up and left.
He said that to
Yeah.
him? Wow.
Like he just went off.
Wow. So basically he tried to make you feel bad for him doing his job and then get turned down for him. This is what he does.
Well, I think that they train these salesmen to not take no for an answer.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
And I think what happened was he might have had something going on a personal level.
And then
his supervisor, someone convinced him to come to work.
Ah, okay.
And when you're trained to prey on people,
Yeah.
you have to have a level of clarity and mindset. And I think that he was off his game.
Yeah.
Even though we still wouldn't ever do it.
Right.
Because we have meetings before the meeting.
Uh-huh.
It's the fact that he couldn't be okay walking away from no. It might have been a situation where he needed one more sign up to keep his job because they do them like that.
Yeah.
They have like they're required to sign up a certain amount of people just to keep the job because I've talked to timeshare salesmen.
Yeah.
And they're like, this is a stressful job.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Sound like it.
And going through that, like I said, forcing my wife to sit down with these people for $100 or $200, it's just not worth it, bro.
Yeah, I feel
So getting back to the resort, the bartenders, when you go to the swim up bar, they want to tip. I had a guy a bartender, and Hard Rock has so many bars that no bar is ever like busting like that.
Ah, okay, because it's such a variety.
It's such a variety.
Yeah.
Like if it's too much over here, you can go over there.
Yeah.
Like so. I had a bartender where it was me and a few of my close friends, like, because like it's the wedding, it's an intimate wedding, so it's like all of us, it's the crew.
Yeah,
feel me? So, bartender is standing like 5 feet away from us, and he makes the drink, and then we done with the drinks. Been done with the drinks for 10 minutes, and he just stays at that corner, like he wouldn't even look our way. And I forgot some of my because. I almost lost all my tip money trying to find some trunks because I forgot my trunks when we was packing.
Oh man!
So my wife was like, "You just need to put out the tip money in the safe."
Yeah.
So I forgot to bring some tip money when I went to the bar pool.
Yeah.
The pool at the bar. I mean the bar at the pool. Whatever.
Yeah.
I looked. I'm like, damn, I don't have any tip money, right? So I'm like, Mo, which is one of our close friends. She like my sister.
Okay.
I'm like, Mo, because Mo always be tipping.
Right.
I'm like, Mo, tip him. She like, we just got here. I'm like, you got to tip these motherfuckers up front. I'm like, Mo.
This is the cover charge.
Mo. I'm like, Mo, when you on resorts, you have to tip up front. And she like, what? She was like, cause Mo be tipping like, you know, in Mexico, you give them $5, $10, whatever, if they do an exceptional job. She'll give you $25.
Oh, wow.
Like, Mo a motherfucker. Like,
wow. You
do right by her, you going to have a good day.
Shout out to her.
Telling you.
Generous tipper.
Very generous tipper.
Yeah.
Always have been. Domestic and, international.
Okay.
So, I'm like, Mo, this the thing. If we don't tip him right now, he's going to upset us with his lack of service.
Oh, that's terrible, bro.
So she like, what? So she was like, I was gonna give him $20 when we was done. I'm like, it don't work like that.
Yeah.
Abroad. Like when you in Mexico and the Caribbean, you have to tip up front. And this is for all the listeners. Like when you go abroad,
oh my God.
I'm speaking for the Caribbean because you don't have to deal with that type of shit in Europe.
Yeah.
But
you put me on right now.
Yeah, when you in the Caribbean, like you gotta tip up front.
Yeah.
You have to like earn their loyalty.
Yeah.
So she gave him a $20 bill.
Okay.
I was like, damn, you ain't gonna give him that much. He was on our heels after that. Senora. Like, so She like, damn, like it was such a shift. I'm like, that's just how it is, bro. That's just how.
No, but you know what? I do know what you mean actually, because when we went on the cruise,
Yeah.
it was a guy named Slim Jim,
Okay.
and we would tip him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But he was like real. But I didn't really know how that works. So you explaining to me how it works and how it's predatorial.
Yeah.
But like he came and he just basically he would bring out drinks to us and he would find us. You know what I mean? Like wherever we was
And
at on the cruise.
that's what you're paying for.
Yeah. And so like, but I remember we was giving him them tips and all that stuff. But I remember like literally after that, we was like, oh no, that's our guy right there. Cause he would literally find us wherever we was at.
That's the purpose of tipping. The purpose of tipping is how these workers operate. Like the mindset of them is that we go find the ones that are tipping.
Okay.
We just don't do our job.
Right.
We go find the ones that tip. So you're correct. You paid him to come find you.
Yeah, I didn't know that that's what we was doing.
Yeah,
I just thought dude would just like
no,
the job. You know what I mean?
No, that's what you do, bro.
Facts. You see how wide eyed innocent I am. I'm over here like, oh, look at this guy doing his job exceptionally
This
well.
guy's phenomenal. This guy's
He's like,
phenomenal.
oh no, he said, I want to find them. He said, I want to find the big black one with the dreads. Yeah. He's a good tipper.
He's a good tipper. And that's how they operate, bro.
Oh my goodness.
So when the thing is it's like that all around the resort.
Yeah.
Right. And then you get in these moments where you'll see this the more you travel, where someone will drop off your luggage or someone will help you. Like you'll be at the spa and they'll help you with something and then there'll be like an awkward 3-second pause. That's okay. Are you going to tip me pause? Got you. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the are you going to tip me pause? And then it'll be like, did you enjoy your service, senor? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, I did. Go away now.
Go away. Right. I enjoy my services and I paid for it.
Right.
So I get this feeling on a resort where I don't know what the resort's paying their employees, right?
Okay.
But I feel like there's a shared sentiment from the institution that the patrons are responsible to pay your bills.
Ah, man.
Not the institution in which you work for.
Right.
It's our, and then it's a lot of pressure on us, and some people just ignore them. Like they don't. With me, I'm just a kind person. Like, and I think that that's BS because it's like we pay thousands of dollars to be here,
right? Right.
And now I have to concern myself with making you happy,
right?
When it's supposed to be the opposite,
right? You're
supposed to help my experience be better,
right?
You feel what I'm saying? Like to the point, bro, where I couldn't even check out of the resort, and you had people running up to me trying to sell me 3 and 4 day vacation plans to come back to Hard Rock. We want you to come back in and not be anything about a wedding. I'm not coming back here, bro.
Let me leave.
Can I leave? Like, bro, my transportation is outside. I can see my driver pointing at me, and she has this tablet in front of me. Like, we get you this, and it wasn't even a good. It was like 10% off. I'm like, not only do y'all want all my tip money, y'all don't even y'all provide great discounts.
Right.
Like I've been at resorts, bro, where it'd be like, come back for 3 days for like $300.
Oh wow. That's
a deal for me.
That's a great deal.
But when you tell me come back for 4 days for $1,800, I'm like, I can find that on Hotwire or Priceline.
Right, I can find that myself.
I can find that myself. Right. I can seek that out. I'm pretty sure I can seek that out myself.
Absolutely. Yeah, man.
So, and then on top of that, I get back in the van. The luggage guy take my bags and put them on a van.
Yeah.
He want a tip. So the cycle starts over.
Oh my goodness, bro.
The driver drives us back to the airport. He take the bags out the truck. He want a tip. Then he hands the luggage to a guy that's at the airport. Now we got airport concierge. You don't get airport concierge domestic.
Yeah,
that's some international shit.
Yeah, definitely.
So he just walking by us and Say, yo, you come over here, you check in over here, and I appreciate that. But now after he's helped direct us to where we need to go,
Yeah.
now you have that 3-second awkward pause.
Now he wants a tip.
He wants a tip.
Oh my goodness.
Right? And then we finally get on the plane.
Yeah.
Okay, so tipping is over.
Right.
No, it is not.
Oh, no.
No. Now I'm reminded of my domestic issues with tipping.
Oh man, so you talking about the U.S.?
The U.S.
Okay.
So the plane, we have a layover in Houston, both ways. It was because I guess for some reason Houston has a lot of Cabo flights leaving out because it's like a 2-hour flight.
Right.
I didn't even know this.
Right.
Because last time I went to Cabo, it was a straight. So it's a lot of Cabo and Houston connections. So this time we had both layovers in Houston.
Right.
Houston lobby. So we get to Houston and we go to the Yard House. It's like a breakfast brunch type spot.
Okay.
I think they had a Yard House in Oak Brook, so it's a brand.
Yeah.
It's a franchise.
Yeah.
We sit down.
Yeah.
The young lady, we asked for some ice water. She brings it. This is in the U.S.
And in Houston, right?
In Houston. At the airport.
Wait. Oh, okay. You say you're at the airport.
And it's a restaurant inside the airport. It's not like,
oh, okay, gotcha.
you know, you go to those airports, this is a full service restaurant. Like people are sitting down with their families.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
like this is a whole full restaurant, like full bar, full menu. Like Yard House, like I said, is a brand. Like,
okay.
so
like people probably come here and just
people
come to this restaurant
yeah.
and they ain't even flying.
They're not even flying.
Okay.
Well,
gotcha.
not inside the airport, no.
Okay,
but
gotcha.
but it might be a Yard House in Houston that people go to. They frequent.
Gotcha. Okay,
so when
I
you're in
got
the
you
airport, it's like this is a familiar brand. I know I might enjoy it while I'm waiting on my plane.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's the logic of it.
Right.
While real restaurant brands actually go to airports and set up.
That's right. Yeah, that's facts.
So she takes our order. She doesn't give us a glass of water. She gives us cups of water, like what you give kids. With lids so they don't spill.
Okay.
But everybody around us has glass of water. So I told my wife, like, maybe we need to request it. I don't know. But she never came back. Never came back to the table, bro.
Bruh.
Never came back to the table.
What kind of service is this at a restaurant in the U.S.?
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. She never came back because, so I don't know who brought us our food.
Okay.
Right. So the food came to us. It took like 45 minutes for us to get some wings, some spinach artichoke dip, and I think my wife got a salad.
That took 45 minutes?
45 minutes, bro, to an hour to get this shit.
Right.
And nobody ever came to refill water, nothing.
Oh no.
So the waitress that's on the same shift as her,
yeah.
I guess at some point the manager told her to take over the table.
Okay.
Right. So she came and then asked if we wanted some water, right?
Yeah.
And then we like, yeah, we'll take some water. And then she brought us some water. And then she disappears.
What?
So after we get done eating, the food is not even mid, it's weak. I'm not tripping, it's airport. I'm not like, it don't mean shit.
Right.
Overpriced, mid food, it's whatever. I asked for a check.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mind you, did I really have a waitress experience?
No.
She showed me the bill. And then, now what's popular is that, they don't bring the leather menu no more. They bring kind of like the POS, the mini POS over.
Yeah, the
for you
little
to tap.
Yeah,
Right. So she brings it, and then before I'm able to tap, she shows me the tip option. 15, 20, 25%.
I hate that.
Right?
They do that. They do that. Yeah.
They show you and I'm just like, why are you showing me that? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I go away from that and I put in $5, right?
Yeah.
And then I tap it, right? Right before I asked her that, my wife had asked, can we please have some waters before we leave? She just walks off.
Are you serious, bro?
She wasn't even our original waitress, bro. She just walks off.
Oh, okay. So
she
now
didn't have the services or nothing. She just walked off. Like she was offended by me putting $5 in when you wasn't even my waitress.
Right.
I didn't even have a waitress.
Right. Bro, what the So okay, so like they saying basically the service that we get. But the thing is, you already had bad service and y'all was leaving. So she really did expect something, even though y'all had bad service and she was the one that filled it. I don't know what people's expectations be at. You know what I mean? Like
the institutions, bro, have convinced wait staff that they should be compensated by the patrons, not the people they work for.
Yeah.
It's up to us to pay their bill, and that's not true.
You know what? You actually share a sentiment. Shout out to Reed on the Bourbon Boys Network. He has the same sentiment with tips. He don't fool with that, so.
Bro. Because tips are for exceptional services, and it's up to me to feel that way. Tips is about how you make me feel.
Exactly. Well, my experience.
But now I'm pressured to tip because that's just the social thing to do.
The socially acceptable thing.
A socially acceptable thing to do. Mm-hmm. And it's like, no, I grew up where it was like this. If they do a good job, you give them a tip. Absolutely. If they don't, you don't.
Absolutely. I still operate by that code.
But we're in a climate where waiters and waitresses will cut up on you for not tipping. Like they will straight cut up on you. And then talk to you like you ain't shit.
All right.
For not tipping.
All right.
You feel what I'm saying? And then they'll go back to their supervisors, and their supervisors will tell them like, well, you were wrong for cutting up, but you're not wrong for how you feel. That's what I got an issue with.
Okay. So
that's what I got an issue with.
That's like systematically being implemented to for them to feel that way.
Right. Because I sent you a sign where it was a sign in a window.
Yeah. I actually want to pull it up and read it, because when you sent that to me, I was like, this is so egregious.
Yeah, please read that sign.
I was like, what? I'm like, where did they get this from? The whole, okay. All right. It says, dear guests, your server is not a volunteer. They don't work for free. We don't serve for free. Let's do some math. Your bill, $100. Their pay, $2.13. Tip, 20%, $20. Total, $122.13. If you can't afford to tip, you can't afford to dine out. Thank you. Excuse me? You said their pay. So it sounds like you need to increase their pay. And you over here talking about, oh, I can't afford to dine out. You can't afford to have a business if I'm not giving it to you, my nigga.
If you can't afford to pay your waiters and waitresses a livable wage, you can't afford to run a business.
Exactly. How you gonna try to guilt trip me into
what?
Man.
This is in the window.
Man.
This is directly towards us.
Man.
The consumer.
I would see that and walk away. I would like, bet. Bet. I can't afford it.
Bro, I'm going to tell you, and this is my last point before we transition, because we've been on it for a while.
Yeah.
I run a gourmet popcorn business, a family-owned business. We know this.
Okay.
A few years ago, we got a new POS system.
Okay.
We switched over to Square. I think we were with Clover, and then we switched over to Square.
Okay.
In the new POS systems, even at takeout, they have a option where you can add tipping to the checkout process at a takeout.
Oh wow, at a takeout?
Yeah, because you're not supposed to tip takeout. It's just takeout. Like
right.
You hang your food and
you know what? That was what Reed made that point. Reed made that same point on the episode that I was on with him. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying?
You feel what I'm saying? And
nobody cares about his take. Go ahead, I'm listening to you.
The thing is, Reed make a lot of sense what he say, but I didn't see it. I got to check it out.
Right.
The issue I have with that, like, so I'm the business now.
Right.
I added to the dashboard.
Okay.
So, but the thing is that it makes the what I observe from the business side of it is that it gives the customers a pause. Mm-hmm. Some customers they're accustomed to it. Some because we'll condition the stuff. They'll just like ignore it and they'll like go past the tipping process. So I took it off because as a takeout, you don't owe me a tip.
Right.
And I don't want you to come to my establishment thinking that you owe me a tip.
Right.
Like, affordability is an issue in the U.S.
No, I feel that.
You feel what I'm saying? And I don't want people to feel pressured to give us an extra $2 to $3 when we're not doing nothing other than what we're supposed to do.
I feel that. I guess my counter to that, because I guess my thing is if I put it like this, like say this person is nice, they give me good service, you know what I'm saying? Even from the sense of me just coming in and picking food up, they generous and all of that stuff. Then I won't mind doing it because I've done it before. You know what I mean? Like I've given like it's been times where I've been at like a Chick-fil-A or a McDonald's or something, right? And somebody was just real cool. And I was like, man, can I give you a tip? They be like, man, I don't really know. I'm like, here, man, just take this. You know what I mean? Like, just take this for you or stuff like that. And so, like, I guess my thing is, but I know a lot of people don't have the wherewithal to basically be like, oh, nah, I don't feel pressure to tip, because I never feel pressure to. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm like, I always base it off of the quality of service. If the food is good and I get along with these people are nice, they cool, then I won't mind you like, here, man, here goes some more money for your business.
My cashiers are allowed to take tips.
Right, okay.
But I don't want it to be a part of every checkout experience.
Okay. I got what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't want it to be a part of every checkout experience.
So you would rather basically the person offer it than you basically say, hey, do you want to give us a tip? Right. You'd rather them be like, nah, I want to give you one.
I want to give you one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I'm cool with tip jars because tip jars have been around since the beginning of time. Right. So no one looks at a tip jar and feel pressured.
Right.
This is like, a tip jar is like, yeah, if I'm in the mood, I throw a couple dollars in there.
Right.
But to make it a part of the checkout process, is what I have an issue with.
I feel that. Yeah. I understand what you're saying with that. I understand that. I get that. But you know what? I can even say that too. Is like it's a system that they've set up, and they've gotten people accustomed to the system because it's literally like it's an accountability that they can dodge by trying to make people basically pay their way. It's a way for them to save money and cut costs. Yeah. So they basically just are manipulating the minds of their workers to basically say, hey, it's their responsibility to pay you, not me. That's you know what I'm saying? And so, but the thing is, like you said, with the tip, with the people that's in those professions, I can't necessarily blame them for trying to get the tips because they not getting paid what they should be getting paid. So they like, well, you know what? I'm gonna try to operate in the system that y'all set up, right? Yeah. And so that's why they doing it. They trying to operate within the system and the game that's being played. You get what I'm saying? And so it's like, that's why mugs seek out the ones that tip them or seek out the ones that give them this because they could go home with a extremely big amount of money, you know what I'm saying, versus what they know they're not gonna get from their own company. And so it is like a double-edged sword because it's like a lose on our part, but it's also kind of like a lose-win on their part because they can win, but they still being done wrong and they still trying to find out how to operate within the system and the game they set up.
And if you've been done wrong, that's not the customer's fault.
Nah, that's a fact. That's the manipulation of the company.
Yeah, that's not having them fault.
Think that. So it's like the manipulation of the company. You know what's funny? Like, speaking of manipulation, people they'll manipulate things to win. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They'll manipulate something so they can get the head. They can get ahead, they can get an advantage. The same way the company will manipulate their workers and to say, hey, they owe you this money, not us. It's the same way a person to be in the fish competition and throw weights into a fish so they can win that competition.
Win that competition, bro.
And so that brings us to our next topic, man. When it comes, well, I'll say this while I can tie this: if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Reed. But it's so funny to me, man. You sent me this video one day. I was at work actually, and I'm just seeing like. It's like they was at some kind of fish weighing competition. I guess that's what they do. They weigh fish.
Weigh the fish at the end of the competition to see who wins.
Oh, right. Yeah. And they get paid for that, don't they?
It's prizes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the grand prize is definitely money for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
And I just remember just a video, and I remember just the twang of these people. You know what I'm saying? It had very much like redneck passion, energy to it. You know what I'm saying? It was like they had a fish, right? And then they just started pulling out these black balls.
Fish. That make them heavier.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know. Remember, I was like, what are those? And you was like, those are weights. So I'm like, oh, snap. And they was like, yeah, they've been doing this for years. And look at them, you son of a bitch.
It was hot. It was hot. What do you have to say for yourself?
Right, because dude was just sitting there. He was just like, hey, you got me. I'm caught. You know what I'm saying? And I just think it's funny, though, like, when it comes. What's that? Oh, okay. Is that the clip?
Wow. Hey, man. Do you have anything to say, Jay? You got anything to say?
Take pictures. I need pictures.
They've been doing this shit for years.
They've been doing done this shit for years.
Oh man,
Get him out of here, boy.
oh man.
Hey, look, now it'd be funny to be like just seeing. I ain't gonna lie, like seeing the passion, like when white people get angry.
Yeah, bro, it's different, man.
The face turn red. They just,
Yeah.
what do you have to say for yourself? Nothing, nigga. You got me. Nothing.
It's different, bro. It's different. It's a lot more dialogue than when black people. When black people have conflict, white people have so much dialogue.
Yeah.
It's like they can fight and talk at the same time.
Absolutely.
Are you done or are you done? It's like it's so much dialogue, bro.
How dare you betray my trust like that?
Yeah.
You like, hey,
Bruh.
see, a black person, you know what we doing? The fact that dude stood there, hey,
Yeah.
look, kudos to him. He just stood there and took it. We would have just left. We're like, all right, I'm out. Y'all got me. I'm out. But it's funny though, man, because like, so I don't know if you ever got a chance to watch a documentary that I sent you.
No, I didn't, man.
About Chessmates.
Talk to me about it.
Yeah, so Chessmates, it's a story about this guy named Hans Niemann. He was lower level. He was literally like a regular chess player.
Okay.
And he was playing on chess.com. And this was before chess.com really came and took off and does what it does now. And hey, and if you want to play a game on chess.com, find me at the Real King James 14. Hey, I will gladly drop you off. I'm like that with chess. I'm just letting you know. Y'all come on over, send me a game. But basically this guy, he's from the US, and he would just like play chess all day long, and he literally made his way up the ranks to becoming a grandmaster. You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
but with him basically kicking through the door of becoming a grandmaster, they didn't really respect the way he did it.
Yeah.
So like a lot of the ways,
unorthodox.
yeah, a lot of ways, like a lot of people become grandmasters, they be actually playing in tournaments. You know, chess.com is online.
Yeah.
So they be playing in tournaments, you know what I'm saying? They be signing up for these, they win these, they get more credibility. It's like a circuit of them. And
He took the social traditional aspect
exactly,
out of it. Yeah.
exactly.
That's
and then,
always frowned upon.
Yeah, but the thing is too, it was like he would try to get his foot in the door and they kind of would like deny it, but it was because he couldn't afford to. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, they have parents that's pushing them, paying their way, all of that stuff. He literally moved away and isolated himself and just played chess all day long till he got on. You know what I'm saying? And so like he basically made chess.com bigger. He got paid off of it. And so basically with the route he took, he got to the level where he's actually playing these grandmasters, these world-renowned grandmasters in person. And the number one, the big dog of it all, is Magnus Carlsen. You know what I'm saying? He is like the world chess champion right now. He is the best chess player in the world, right?
Okay.
So when he got to the initial tournaments that he was in, he was struggling against grandmasters, which people expected that because he was like
It's a learning curve.
Yeah, and he was an underdog because like, you know, he came from online. He wasn't used to that culture and all of that stuff, right?
The social aspect that's a barrier also.
Yeah, absolutely, exactly. And they wasn't willing to accept him because of that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these guys grew up playing each other. They know each other.
Yeah.
It's like it's like he said it in so many words. It's like a fraternity.
It
you know
is.
what I mean?
It is.
And so,
Especially
like,
at that level.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because they getting paid millions to do that. You know what I'm saying? And so like, you know, he came in, he struggled real bad. He struggled in the first couple of games, and then he played Magnus Carlsen. And at the time, Magnus Carlsen was literally the best like chess player in the world. He was losing that game, and then he started coming back and he beat him, right?
Okay.
And so when he beat him, Magnus Carlsen, with him being the best chess player in the world, he had all these endorsement deals and you know what I mean? Like everything that was on the line. Him losing to basically this nobody was like a PR blow. So what he did was he pulled out of the tournament, and then he had accused Hans Niemann of cheating.
Magnus?
Yes, Magnus
Oh,
Carlsen.
wow.
Him and his team, they had accused him of cheating. They accused Hans Niemann of
So
cheating.
he couldn't take the L.
No, he couldn't. He
To a
couldn't.
nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe to
because
another,
if it was another grandmaster, he wouldn't be tripping.
Right.
But he couldn't take that. He's like, man, nah, this nobody beat me. And then it's like, oh man, this looking like otherworldly, like the way he started moving and didn't feel human. You know, and what they have now with chess too, why it's so hard to like play online and stuff like that and be trustworthy. They have engines. You know what I mean? So
bots.
They have bots that literally are built to play chess.
Yeah.
And it's funny, it just happened to me the other day. I told you about
got
it.
smoked.
Bro, I got smoked because I'm pretty good. You know what I mean? And then like even when I lose games, I don't be getting like killed like that, right?
Yeah.
Man, I played a 10-minute game. I was like, yo, what's going on? I got obliterated in a 10-minute game, right? Because I usually play daily games. So I'm like, man, maybe I'm just not as good as I thought. Chess.com hit me up the next day. We suspected unusual activity in your last game. That account was cheating. We giving you back your points. And that happens throughout the chess world. Now, during that time, though, it was a lot more undetected. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Those things were around, but people didn't really know about it.
Yeah.
So when he accused him of cheating, they was analyzing his over the board games, and they're like, how can you cheat over the board? Like, how can you cheat? And we sitting right here playing person to person. How can you do it? Is it an earpiece? Is it a watch? Is it something that you got on? Is it something that you have? And what the wildest one, that was a rumor. This was a rumor, mind you, okay? This was a rumor.
I know the rumors. That's why I'm laughing. I know the rumor. Even though I didn't watch it, he told me. He's over.
When I tell you this one caught fire, it caught fire because I think Elon Musk retweeted it, and that's what made it like, oh my goodness. And they were saying, oh, we know a way that he would be able to cheat and not have anything detected that we could see. And you know what they said that this man, they accused this man Hans Niemann of using in his game against Magnus Carlsen?
What is it, my friend?
Anal beads. So I'm like,
hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Magnus and his team, somebody be on some shit, bro. Magnus might be, to blow off the steam from them big games, man. We need to figure out what Magnus into off the table, bro.
You know,
for them to go that far, because people like Magnus are blaming on their team. When things go south, you blame it on the team.
Yeah, absolutely.
My assistant, I didn't.
Right, right.
Magnus is a freaky dude, bro.
Because the thing, and that took a blaze, right? But the thing, this was this though, right? Dude got X'd out of the tournament. He got pushed out and all of that stuff. And then they actually did an analyzation, and they got proven that he actually wasn't cheating. And he beat him.
Of course.
Fair and square, right?
Yeah.
But let me explain to you how it would work. How the anal beads would work.
Please explain that. I'm glad you didn't get distracted. Please explain that shit. You didn't. We're going to learn together on air.
So like this, the same way they put the weights in the fish, they just inserted it in, right? You take the anal beads and you just shove them up your rectal cavity, okay? Okay. You shove them up your rectal cavity, right? And then, so the way a board is set up in chess is it has letters and numbers. You get what I'm saying? So that's how when you see a lot of people who learn how to play mental chess, they literally have like a board in their mind because the board is set up by letters and numbers. So that's how you learn it, right? And so like, just to give you an example, it's like the board is literally 1 through 8, A through H. The letters A through H and the numbers 1 through 8. So basically they saying what the sequence, the way that they'll be able to do that is this. They were saying basically when it comes down to you being able to detect if you are able to feel the anal bead, it will literally count the number of the letter and then the number. So basically you will feel like, so say it's A, say you moving your piece to A2. You're going to feel 1 vibration for A, and then you're going to feel 2 vibrations for 2. So basically it's going to be a whole lot of vibrations you filling up your ass to show you how to make each move. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So like that's the sequence. So like I said, like I'm gonna give you an example. Like, okay, H, that's the 8th letter, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna feel 8 vibrations in your ass. So if it's H6.
No, that's why I wanted to hear this shit live, bro.
Yeah.
What?
If you If it's 8, you're gonna feel 8 vibrations in your ass, and then if it's 6, you're gonna feel 6 vibrations. So you're like A6, and that's how you gonna figure out where you need to move in.
And I feel like you need to play with anal beads to know that.
Yeah.
That's why I say Magnus a freaky dude, bro. He's a freaky dude, bro.
But the funny thing, like I said, it was a rumor that started online, but
That's
then
crazy.
they took that and ran with it though. And then like they said, they got proven that he didn't do that. But then ultimately they had another match. Magnus won. He's still like currently the best player in the world. But I just think that was one of the funniest things. And like I said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. If it is that serious.
Yeah.
For you to win the competition to where you shoving weights in the fish, are you shoving beads up your ass? I guess you're really trying.
Damn, bro.
I guess that's the effort that you can take. So I'm just like, hey man, look, shout out to the triers. Because it ain't that serious to me, you feel me? It is not that serious to me, man. And like
that's such a creative perspective to cheat. And this, oh man.
Hey, and I think that was just because I'm like, I guess my thing is this: how could you, for somebody to sit up there and think that one, you had to be freaked out for you to basically say, hey man, this is how he could have did it without people seeing it, right?
Because you brainstorming, and we trying to come up with reasons on how he could cheat. I gotta look at the guy that brought that up differently, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. I think it was, like I said, I think it was just a regular tweet. Somebody was just saying, oh, no, he used anal beads. You can't see anal beads. You can make them vibrate. So I'm like...
You think somebody tweeted it?
No, somebody tweeted it and Elon Musk retweeted it. And then they was like, they took that and ran with it. They was like, oh, that's what he did.
That's what he did.
Yeah,
and
it wasn't even, he didn't do it. As a matter of fact, he sued.
I take that back.
And he sued Magnus Carlsen's estate and they settled.
Okay.
And no telling how much of the number, but I think it was a pretty big number because he sued them and they basically had to settle like behind closed doors.
Did he retire from chess?
No.
Oh, he still
dude's still playing. He actually just
you say he became a grandmaster himself.
Yeah,
right?
he became a grandmaster. Like he's actually really good at chess. And like but they was trying to.
So he never played Magnus Carlsen again?
No, he did. He had a rematch, like after all of the red tape. Yeah, but he lost. You know what I'm saying? Magnus Carlsen beat him that time.
Okay.
So the second time they played, he actually won. But it was like he did actually beat him fair and square the first time he did.
Okay.
But people were saying, and I can understand the suspicion because they were saying, bro, he was losing like all his other matches. He was struggling. And then you just beat the best chess player in the world. But I guess my thing is, I'm like, well, he's a man. So, people ain't infallible. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen Magnus Carlsen lose a game online to a national master, young black dude. You know what I'm saying? He was 18. No, he was 20 years old. And
no one's going to
Magnus
be
Carlsen
undefeated forever in the game. So it's like, it just shows that Magnus Carlsen can, even though he's the best, he can lose. Like
absolutely.
That's not off the board.
Absolutely.
I just guess sometimes you be so much better than like Michael Jordan lost games. Like he lost regular season games.
Yeah.
He lost playoff games.
And you know what? To compare the shot, because you a boxing man, right?
Yeah.
It was like when Mike Tyson lost to Buster Douglas. You see, like when that happened, you see how people was like, "Whoa, wait a minute,
whoa, what?" I don't know what I'm experiencing.
That was like the equivalent of Magnus losing.
I like that because at the end of the day, Buster's still a pro. He's not known to be very good. But he has size, he has power. He just don't. I don't think Buster was known for being a skill boxer.
Right, absolutely.
So when you see that, like you said, like for the likes of Mike, he shouldn't have a chance.
Right, exactly.
He shouldn't have a chance.
Exactly.
And for him to beat Mike, it's just like, yeah.
And
cheating. You know what I'm saying?
No, facts.
They probably went through that process with Buster Douglas. Like I'm sure they inspected his. I'm sure he got. I'm sure right after he got out that fight, they did a drug test. They inspected his gloves. They went down a whole line, bro. Because you just be Mike Tyson. Now I'm sure that Buster got harassed.
Absolutely,
for sure. So
especially because Mike Tyson, when he like undefeated before that.
Yeah,
and I think and that's what I'm saying. Like with Magnus, and that's what I'm saying for Buster Douglas to be like who he is because he was a low profile. Like nobody really know who he was.
And I think I think he beat him. I think he beat Mike when he got out of jail. I think.
Okay.
Because he had went away to jail. I mean, he went to jail. So because they say he wasn't never the same mentally after he got back from jail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. But and I guess that's I think that was just one of the most creative things. And like I said, and literally, hopefully, people don't perceive that Brother James has a sick mind, but maybe I do because like I said, when I seen the rocks being poured Dr. Fish, the weights, it made me think about the anal bead story. I was like, hey, this tracks, you know what I mean?
Hey,
I said this tracks right here. This actually goes together. You know what I mean?
Because it just shows you that cheating in sports is universal.
It is, man. And people do it.
And it just shows you how all demographics and cultures have specific sports that they crazy about.
Right.
So when you are from a culture of like football and basketball and baseball, and then you go and you switch over, well, you start to like see other sports that other demographics are crazy about, like sports fishing and chess and golf and stuff like that.
Right.
And the cheating that happens over there, it's like, bro, we all the same. We all passionate about sports. We all love it, and somebody in every sport is cheating.
Yeah, everybody loves to win.
Everybody loves to win.
So it's like
we'll do anything to win.
Anything to win, man.
Yeah.
And so now that was just a hilarious correlation. You know what I'm saying? And I would say this too, like when it comes to just playing chess and it being over the board, that being basically that's a basic skill, something that you know how to do when you do that in person. That's just like a basic skill that you know how to do in person, right? And so something else that you sent me about, and you actually have a think piece towards this, but it was a video of this lady basically who's been traveling around the country, and she's popular. It says as a clip, actually, she's popular for just making like large portions of food and these things for like, you know what I mean, basically just making these grandiose meals, and then people just paying her for it. You know what I'm saying? And people just paying her for it. It basically said it, like you said, it was some real like simple stuff that people could do, but they just didn't feel like doing it. So we actually had a clip. Could you play that clip for us? Could you play that clip for us? And I was say so we could hear what it is and some of the stuff that she has to offer, and then you can give us your take on it. You know what I'm saying? So. All right, my bad. So we keep talking. Okay.
We rocking and rolling. Cheese right here, look at that. And it happens to be a fresh pan because I already went through one. You feel me? We rocking and rolling. Look at that. We rocking and rolling. Loaded mac and cheese right there. Boom. You know, always go to the green beans. Right now we making an everything base. And hopefully I can get an everything based in this video before this motherfucking video cut off. If we do, you know what that means? That means I can push these motherfuckers out in less than a minute. Got one right here, buddy. I was ready to rock and roll. I sure appreciate it. Look at that. We got a collar ribs right here. We got some smoked chicken right here.
I wish the viewers could see it.
Yeah, I got
this is one of the videos so you got to see it.
But yeah. Like this.
Yeah, you can turn it down. You can turn down the clip, bro.
Wings up.
But nah, yeah. So but go ahead with
Okay, so before I get into my spill on this, it's no disrespect or no malice towards the young lady who's the owner of this establishment.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's called Keys Loaded Kitchen.
Okay.
In Portland.
Yeah.
People drive all over the U.S. to come and eat her food.
Okay.
But my issue with my issue with people driving all over the U.S. to eat her food is that her food is just simple stuff. Like she sells baby back ribs.
Okay.
That you can get in every single town.
Oh my baby.
She sells fried catfish that you can get in every single town. She sells fried pork chops that you can get in every single town.
Do the knowledge, nigga.
She sells mac and cheese with too much cheese on it. You can get that in every single town. And on and on and on. And what she does differently that I think is a great marketing thing is she sells big plates. She got like $35 plates, $45 plates, all the way up to $100 plates, where she piles a variety of food, like a smorgasbord. And you get a $50 plate, you get 8 pieces of catfish fillet, you get 15 wings, you get a half a slab of ribs, and mac and cheese and spaghetti with cheese on top. You know, the nigga spaghetti.
Oh, the nigga spaghetti.
The nigga spaghetti.
Yeah,
right?
nigga. Yeah, I don't know about that nigga spaghetti. Right. The nigga you don't know.
And so when I'm looking at this, because we in the era, we in an influence era where, you know, everybody wants to be a food blogger. Mm-hmm. People, you have hundreds of people going around to work. I mean, driving around or flying to go have this food that don't really look that appealing to me. Like, I cook, so it don't really look that appealing to me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And I just thought, like, a light bulb went off. I'm just like, yo, people don't cook their own food no more. Like this is nothing. If you watch the video, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Did any of her food look impressive? Like Michelin star, like
it's all very much I can make it myself.
I can. It's banquet style. I can make it myself. Or I can go right up the street and get the exact same thing.
Right.
And then I think that the craze about it, because we heard Creatures, so if 10 people like it, I should like it too. It's like the same effect of the Popeye's chicken sandwiches when the shit hit. It's like we've been eating Popeye's chicken sandwiches. They don't taste no different. You feel what I'm saying? But the line is all the way up the block for a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Do you remember the choke? I just want to speak on it just for a second. Do you remember the chokehold that had? No, that was. I'm like, no, because like when I seen they clone Tyrone.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, the way they was putting all the stuff in the chicken.
Yeah.
That felt like that. When I seen that movie, I'm like, oh, y'all really got down on us. Like, y'all put something in the chicken and have niggas going crazy and driving from whole different communities.
Yeah, when Charles was like, I ain't never seen you laugh, Fontaine. Because they was eating
right.
chicken.
They was eating
never
chicken.
seen you laugh. That's how Popeyes had people on the chokehold like that over a chicken sandwich.
Over a chicken sandwich.
I'm not gonna lie. I went and got the chicken sandwich not to like it, just to see what people was going crazy about.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is just all following culture.
Facts.
This is just us following each other, bro.
That's a fact.
This is, as many leaders as we claim we got, we all lined up to get the same fucking treatment, bro.
Oh, damn.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
that's a bar.
Bro, every Popeyes you drove past, the line was down the block.
That's a fact.
For a chicken sandwich, bro.
Nah, it was crazy. I had one in there for a 4-piece. And they was like relieved when I came to the counter. They was like, you don't want no chicken sandwich?
You don't want no chicken. Bro, I went and got the chicken sandwich. The only time I went to get the chicken sandwich. Only time I went to get the chicken sandwich. It's the funny part, bro. I pull up. He like, I'm all out of chicken sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm gonna do for you is, what you gonna do for me? He like, I got these pieces of chicken breast and I'm just gonna put together on a bun for you. I'm like, this shit is out of hand for real. This shit is out of hand for real. Bro. This is out of hand, bro. And I had 30 cars in back of me. I'm like, they gonna be pissed off. I don't really care. They gonna be pissed off. He like, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm just like, bro, it ain't even that. Like, just give me a 2-piece, bro. Like,
that's love, though. He was gonna do that for you.
Yeah, bro. And he was, Popeye. He was an Indian guy.
Oh man.
Yeah. So he was like, I'm gonna just take care of you. I'm gonna put, and I'm like, bro, just give me a 2-piece.
Right. Just give me a 2-piece.
So I still don't think I ever had the Popeye chicken sandwich.
Hey, you ain't really missing nothing, bro.
I don't think that I am
really missing nothing.
I don't think that, like, bro, I come from a cooking culture. So it's like, nigga, I know how to smash up a chicken sandwich and bread it myself and throw it in the fryer.
Yeah, which gets back to your point of basically.
Where I feel like as we go further along in society, we getting stripped of our like fundamental skills, bro. Like, I just feel like
Do the knowledge,
we're gonna
nigga.
look up and our children are not gonna have any fundamentals, bro.
Oh man.
Like, you got kids that, like, you would be surprised. Like, I got a bunch of nephews and nieces, right?
Yeah.
You would be surprised how many kids that you think are smart kids but cannot spell at all. Or cannot tell time.
Oh man. You talking about like an analog clock.
An analog clock.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm like kids that will build you a website.
Yeah. Man, they don't even know how to sign their name.
Bro, my one nephew, I'm not even gonna name him, bro. My one nephew is so lazy, bro.
Oh man.
That he talks to the text message box. That's how he texts you.
Oh man, he
Like
just
how the old players do it.
Yeah.
Hey, text Charlene, I'm pulling up in a minute. That's how my daddy do it. He doing that shit at 13, bro.
Oh my God.
Cause he don't want to spell nothing out. I said, boy, if you don't stop, you will not be in my car. Text my daddy, I'm pulling up right now. I said, if you don't move your thumbs,
if you don't
spell this shit out, if you don't just try,
Just try.
Try to spell about. You're struggling with about. But this, but it's not their fault though. It's not their fault, bro. Man, bro. I'm telling you, and this same nephew can put you a whole YouTube page together. Okay. Because we but think about it though, bro.
Yeah.
We have all these learning language models. We have all this AI and stuff like that, right?
Right.
What is these tools doing? They doing all the work for us.
Yeah, that's true.
They're doing all the work for us.
That's
so
true.
what they're telling, how the government look at it is that, okay, it's a trickle down effect in a sense of, if we have the tools that's doing all this for you, then the kids don't need to learn that shit.
Man.
So now you have a society where only upper middle class and rich kids have fundamentals, because their parents, they respect that and they understand that, you know, a balanced human being needs fundamentals.
Yeah.
But if you're a working parent, you got 2 jobs and you can't afford to send your kids to private schools, and the public schools are saying like they don't need to learn how to tell time on an analog clock or do cursive writing and all this old traditional stuff that they're never going to need in the real world, or write papers. Like, we wrote out, our essays were written out. They were handwritten. Ask your little cousin to write an essay. You're going to lose respect for him.
You're like, what?
Yeah.
You want me to write with a pen?
You want me to write with a pen, an ink pen, bro?
A pencil? What is that?
What is that, bro?
Now,
like,
hey,
that's why Office Max closed. It's like, shut up, just write it out.
Hey, now, you know what, that is crazy though when you think about it, because it's funny because, you know, I grew up in the South, so it was like a lot of extra stuff I had to learn. You know what I mean? As far as like, even like finding out how to, like, you know, gut fish. You know what I mean? Start a fire, clip hedges, cut the grass, like all of that stuff, right?
And that's another level.
Yeah,
that's a deeper level of survival and self-sustainability.
Absolutely.
I'm not even going to that.
Yeah.
We, look, us Northerners never learned that.
Right.
Through the knowledge, nigga.
No, but I'm saying though, like, and like you said though, just like the basic fundamentals, it's like you seen how technology, like the boom of technology, has in a sense taken humanity away from us. So it's like we have so much things that can do stuff for us that we don't even necessarily need to know how to do anything. Yeah. But the thing is this is detrimental, because when you look at emergency situations, those happen. Like emergency situations occur to a point to where, because think about it, it just happened, bro. It just happened this week. In the Illinois area with the storms that was going on, right? Electricity gone. Yeah. A lot of people's businesses was out. We had traffic lights out, phone towers and people was down. People couldn't call people and all of that stuff. So it was like we had to rely on a bunch of like old functions in order to do stuff. Like my whole place is ran by electricity. I can't even start a fire in my stove
without electricity.
Yeah. Like the hot water heater is like electric. Yeah. So I can't even I had to take a cold shower. You get what I'm saying? And then at the same time, but I had to get up. You know what I'm saying? I had to go, okay, this place got electricity. Let me go get food from here. Let me go get something I need from here. Let me go get this from there. Literally, but that's because of when we was coming up. See, that's why I say I feel like we benefited the most because we literally experienced the world before all of this stuff took over.
We did.
It was basic things that we had to learn how to do. Like I was a latchkey kid. I remember walking home and then my dad said, "Hey, giving me a key. Yo, go inside. Make sure ain't nobody looking at you. Make sure ain't nobody following you. Walk into the house, unlock the door, then go inside, fix yourself a snack or something, do this and that." So I had to learn how not only to just be aware of my surroundings, I had to learn how to cook. I had to learn how to get stuff together for myself, because it's going to be a time period where I'm alone when my parents ain't around and I have to be self-sufficient. Yeah. With what's going on now, you know what I'm saying? We got DoorDash and Uber Eats, and then like you said, we got these AI apps. It's literally showing the kids how not to be a functional human, like a regular functional human. These are basic things: cooking, writing, what would you say, spelling, even doing like written out math.
Written out math.
These are normal basic human functions that you are gonna need.
Yeah.
So they say, "Oh man, you don't need to sign your name." Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
You got to go somewhere and learn
do.
how to sign your name. Oh, you ain't gonna need to learn how to tell no analog clock. If it's only an analog clock around and it ain't no digital clock, you do need to learn how to do that. So it's like when they basically saying that, oh, it's a lot of stuff that they don't need because it's technology here to help. But what if the technology is not around? Right.
That's a hindrance, bro.
And then what if it's taken away?
Yeah.
If the electricity go out, if the grid go down, we ain't got nothing.
But I think that's the purpose of the system, though. We create an environment where you're so codependent on us, that you will pay us for basic necessities.
Absolutely. Which is why everything is subscription based now. Or everything, you notice it?
Yeah.
Everything is a monthly charge. Everything is a subscription.
I think Reed might have said this. Somebody said this. They was like, "Yo, they gonna figure out a way to charge us to breathe."
Man,
like they gonna figure out. Somebody said this, like, bro, they gonna start charging us for air at some point.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look.
And then they gonna make different levels of quality of air. And you gonna walk in people's house like, oh my god, what is this? They like, yeah, this the K29 air. Like, what was I breathing at home?
Hey, bro, look. It's funny you say that because it was an episode of Black Mirror that we actually reviewed on the pod, right?
Yeah.
And it was like a lady, she had like something wrong with her brain. So she had to get an artificial piece put back into her brain that basically, like, if she didn't have it, she would die.
Okay.
And it was a subscription service. So, like, the cheapest one, it was already expensive as heck to pay for.
Wow.
But it was like a subscription service. And then they started offering different tiers. And guess what? Shorty started running ads. Like, she would just be in the middle of talking and she would just be doing ads and stuff. If you want to pay for the most premium package, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No ads, then you got to pay this much. And it's funny because, like, it is as far-fetched as that seems. It's like, even what you talking about with the air, that actually seems like a very plausible thing that's about to happen because I'm noticing how everything is literally just becoming about money.
Everything.
Like, they are literally monetizing everything. And the fact that they're making us so dependent on technology, they can.
That's the plan.
That's how they can do it.
Bro, when I was growing up and the power went out, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody had a deep freezer. Right?
Yeah.
So you just you take all your food out the fridge and the freezer, put it all in the deep freezer, put the ice in the deep freezer, close it. You good. You ain't got to worry about that, right?
Yes.
And then you got candles. You just like candles.
Got
everything
flashlights.
Cool. Flashlights. We good. Kids, we love flashlights. We play Star Wars.
Yeah,
so
man.
the only thing you was missing was the fact that you couldn't watch TV.
Yeah,
because the stove was gas, so you could still cook.
And we didn't have no smartphones. They didn't exist.
They did not exist, so you didn't miss them.
Man.
When the power
oh my God,
the power went out like 2 or 3 weeks ago. When remember I told you I had the tree? No, that might have been a month ago.
We know what's crazy because was you here earlier this week? I know my power was out earlier this week.
Mine wasn't. Mine wasn't. So it hit different areas, but the one that hit a month ago, where the trees all over my neighborhood fell. My tree fell down.
Yeah.
And my power was out for almost a week, bro.
Wow.
And I was talking to my sister because her power went out too.
Yeah.
And she was like, all the kids cared about was their tablet and their phones.
Man.
Like, that's all they cared about. My tablet, my phone. I'm like, because that's where life lives. Like, that's where life is.
Yeah.
On your tablet and on your phones.
Dang, bro.
And these kids, man, look. My nieces and nephews, they smart, man, but they all like absent-minded. Like, this shit it all come with side effects, bro. Like, they all leave shit everywhere. They can't never find nothing. But when you look up, it's like this. And I'm like this too, but I spent the large chunk of my life without this.
Right, exactly. You experienced life before
and then
that.
now, I have to tell myself to take breaks from that.
No, I feel you.
Because I got to be present with my family, my son, and like, because sometimes I'll be on my phone, I'll look up and he done got into something.
Yeah, I feel.
So I'm like, so me and my wife have this agreement where it's just like at a certain point in the day, it's like no phones.
Yeah,
we go black. So sometimes you'll text me and it take me a long time to text you back.
Okay,
just because we went dark.
Okay,
because I have to be present.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Understand it. That's actually beautiful. That's something I need to implement. Actually. Blackout times.
Blackout times.
That's perfect. But at the same time, then it's like you all with y'all doing that, you also gonna be implementing to your son some normalcy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like that, I don't care what nobody say. That's normal. It's normal to not just be sitting up here consumed by technology. And like I said, that's humanity. Humanity is for us to have interactions with each other, for us to engage with each other. Because it was something you was just even talking about with your lights being out. And I remember like when the lights used to go out, it somewhat was a joyous thing because it would really bring us together. You know what I mean? And I remember like what we would do, we'd get the candles. Man, we all sitting around the table playing Uno. You know what I mean? Like, and like it's like,
and that's fun.
Man, you know what's crazy? I remember one time, right? Even just to show you how detached we are from how life it was then, bro. We had a pop can. It was a Coca-Cola can, right? And then we had some tissue that we rolled up with my cousin. He had stuffed the tissue down into the pop can, and we had took a match and lit that joint on fire. And we stood there and we roasted hot dogs, bro. Roasted hot dogs with that, no lie. We roasted hot dogs with that joint, and we all had hot dogs like in the middle of a power outage.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's creative, bro. Yeah, man. That's and we missing that.
Yeah, it ain't stuff like that no more, man. And the kids, they get a whole different, they get in a literal different world than what we came up in. And I just like
completely different.
And I will say this too, because I actually do want to applaud you. Hand claps. Let me get the genchies. I want to applaud you for that though, with the blackout period. Yeah. And like you said, being present, you know what I'm saying, with your family. Because those things are so important and so key. And it's so much I can even say too with like a lot of kids now. And I mean like younger kids who came up in the technology boom. Like that's all they know. But they like 18, 20 now. It's so many things about life that they missed out on because they were so consumed with that I believe that right there is like a nudge in the right direction to show your child how to be present. Like, okay, we being present with you, so I'm going to show you how to be present, how to be around people, how to interact with people, how to enjoy life without basically having to be glued to a device.
I'm going to put something on you. My niece, actually, she technically like my niece-in-law, if that's actually a thing. It's like my brother-in-law's daughter or my sister-in-law's daughter.
Right, I got you.
She got a scholarship to attend a boarding school in Southern California, in the mountains.
Okay.
In Southern California. But it's a boarding school for where all rich kids go.
Ah, okay.
And it's only like, I think it's like 3,000 or 4,000 kids there.
Okay.
But
it's a small community.
Everything is analog. You can't even, there's no phones allowed.
Oh.
Like everything is old school.
Uh-huh.
Like they write on boards and everything. Like they have one computer lab that they use for specific things, but there's no technology.
That sound like
all rich kids.
That sound like our school. That sound like us.
That's
how we went to school.
Own horses. They ride horses. They do stuff like that. They raise animals and stuff like that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and they up in the mountains, and it's no technology.
That's beautiful.
For rich kids.
That sounds amazing because it's teaching them real life skills.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, is fundamentals only going to be allocated for the ones with resources?
Do the knowledge, nigga.
Damn.
Like, balanced children get these old school traditions and become these balanced human beings just because their parents can afford it. And I'm like, I don't think that's okay.
Dang, it's not. It's actually not.
You feel what I'm saying? And then you have where you not at that tax bracket, and your kids, you telling your kids like, why do you need to learn multiplication? You don't need to learn it. You're not gonna need it. But you got these kids up in the mountains, everything. Damn. They getting all the fundamentals. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they getting everything, bro. No, my niece was like, we can't use our phones until we get back to the dorms.
Wow, that sounds like privilege is power.
Yeah,
that's what that sounds like.
But I think when
nigga.
you get these physiologists and psychologists and they go and they tell these rich people like, yo, this is where the ADHD is coming from. This is what like the autism or whatever. This is what the issues is coming from with the attention spans and the long term effects of social media and all of this is what's coming from. So if you don't want your kids to suffer from that, then you need to put them in this kind of environment.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't even know a school like that exists
right.
if she didn't get a scholarship to go there.
Right. But it's crazy because, like you said, the only people that get that kind of information are the ones that got access to it.
Yeah. You in a certain tax bracket.
And I think that's another thing that's inhumane. Is that you know what I'm saying? Like that's another thing that's inhumane. If when it comes to the fact that basically like, okay, we're gonna wall you off from something because you can't afford it. Like we're gonna wall you off from a real skill that you really need, that'll really benefit you. But since you can't give us the cash, then go ahead and just be detrimental with the rest of society.
Yeah, that's not cool.
It's very inhumane where we in the times that we living in. If I'm just being honest, and it seemed like it accelerated, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It was like at some point it just like switched. Like it got to a point because I remember how like we used to live in like the crock pot era, right? Mm-hmm. Like you would have to just let stuff sit and marinate before it evolved. Now it's like stuff be happening like within a year. Like it'd be like a year, boom, drastic change. Year, boom, drastic change. Drastic change. And it's like, I don't know, man. Because I be feeling like in so many ways that we just need a reset. But I know this too, and you know me, man. I'm a spiritual man. You know what I'm saying? I believe in God. I be feeling like that's coming because we've gotten to such a point where it's like so immoral and so inhumane with the way we deal with stuff. It's like, okay, this can't go on much longer before something happens. Before it's like, okay, this gonna get us in check as humanity. Like, boom. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to Meech on the old episode where he said it's like the rapture is on the way. You know what I'm saying? I know, when it comes to eschatology, a lot of it has been like misconceived, but something is on the way. But it didn't, even when you see it too, though, even when I say the beauty in this era is too, is the younger people realizing this. So that's not advertised, right? But it is younger people who is realizing how disconnected life is, and they long for antique stuff. You get what I'm saying? They like, I seen one where this girl, she had got like a photo booklet made, where she got all the pictures that she took and she actually put it in a book, like an actual book. And she was like, man, I seen my grandmama, she had this, and she had that same book for like 40 years or something like that. And she was like, this right here is something physical. This is something that I own. And it was even a movement that happened at the beginning of this year. I don't know if you heard of it, but it's called the physical media movement, where people had got rid of all of their subscriptions. They got rid of subscriptions and like, paying a monthly subscription for like entertainment and stuff. And they started buying DVDs. They started buying vinyls, buying CDs, like, bringing back like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Actually getting cameras where you could print out the picture and all of that stuff. And I'm like, it is a segment, and that's something I don't want to mull over. It is a segment of people who are realizing how disconnected life is.
I hope so. I hope so. Because like I said, I think that corporations and the government spend a lot of money in research. Mm-hmm. And I think what corporations have figured out is that if you make, and I'm just speaking on Americans, if you make Americans more comfortable, they'll pay you. If you can make, and I think they figured that out with the remote. Yeah. Like if you create something that makes people even more lazier, wow, they'll pay you for it.
Do the knowledge.
You feel what I'm saying? So just think about it. Let's think about it like how your eyes light up when something's been brought to the market that makes your life even easier. Think about how we react to things.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's a camera that does this and does that, and I don't even have to forget the GoPro. This thing I don't even have to turn it on. It just turns on when I wake up, or when I stand up, it turns on because now it has a sensor. It's like, that's the thing. These people sit up and figure out how to make our life easier, and that makes us lazier.
Wow.
That just makes us lazier, bro. And they monetize like
knowledge, nigga.
One of my best friends, he told me about 6 months ago, bro. He was like, look, man, when figure out how to make whatever you can do, figure out how to get your pictures in a physical form. Mm. If you don't do that, you'll put yourself in a position where you may lose all of your memories, because everything is digital. Nigga.
Wow.
He like, bro,
that sound like that booklet that Shorty made.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. He like, bro, when y'all take pictures, print them shits out, bro.
Yeah.
Because everything is in the cloud now.
Yeah.
And in the cloud just essentially means a data center where it's just stored on a server. Servers go down all the time.
All the time.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could have.
It's like Google Photos.
You could have like, bro, it's people who has their daughter's whole entire 10 years backed up on a cloud or a server. What if that server goes down and all of those memories are lost?
They just gone.
So he like, bro, we at the point in life where you have to take things old school. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because what they're gonna do is they're gonna make your life easier with technology, but they're really taking things away from us.
Dang, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like some things you just gotta go old school on.
Now you have to, man.
You got to, because we're gonna look up and we're not gonna like what they figured out how to make the cars drive for us. So
Yeah,
now you're gonna
that's
have
crazy.
now you're gonna look up and your daughter gonna be 16 and she's gonna be like, I don't drive. Who drives? You feel what I'm saying? Who drives? Like, imagine your daughter telling you. I'm real shit though. Imagine you having a daughter and she, because you know, like daughters are like super mouthy and shit and opinionated, and you'll be like,
shout out to the daughters though.
Yeah.
Y'all are still dope humans.
You know what I'm saying? But just imagine your daughter like saying like, was she like her car not working, your car working, but you have a car where it's like it's old school. You know what I'm saying? Well, you might be driving like a 2025 Camry and it's like 2040 or some shit, and she like, I'm not driving that.
Oh my God, bro!
I'm not driving that.
I feel so disrespected. I'm
You
like,
feel what I'm saying?
you know how high end this is,
You might have a 2025 Bronco with all the highest trim in 2025,
man.
and it's 2040, and she's like, Dad, you know I don't know how to drive. Like,
That's an old person's car.
That's an old person's car. Like, you be like, nigga, you don't drive? Like, no, I put it on autopilot. What? Who does that, Dad? It's like, you got your license? Like, yeah, the license. Like, when you go get your license and they show you how, they know that you know how to take it off emergency and park it the way it's supposed to do, and that's the test. Like, that's the test.
Hey, bro, you know what? That's scary because that don't even sound real, but that's real life.
Oh,
that's scary.
Is that not a possibility?
No, it sounds like that's the direction we headed in. No, I didn't even think about it. But when you put it that way, I'm like, oh damn! Like,
Through the knowledge,
I think that's where we about to be in 2040,
bro.
Because they already got Waymos. They got like cars that literally self-drive.
So imagine
it's like,
in 2040, bro.
Oh my God, that's gonna be insane.
Imagine
bro.
in 2040. What's going to they didn't figure out how to make them fly now in China.
Oh my God,
they just really
got
just getting
flying cars,
bro. They just getting the regulations together, bro.
God
They didn't figure it out, bro.
God help us, God.
So and you know the U.S. is probably not going to go that far, but you know China they test limits. That's what they do.
Yeah, they do.
Their country just test limits
all day long.
Yeah, bro. That's what it's gonna be. That
man, that's
parallel parking is an app. The fuck is you talking about? Nigga, that's an app.
Knowledge, nigga.
And you gotta pay $10.99 a month for that hoe. But for no ads, $15.99. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. You know what? I'm scared. I don't even want to keep putting this stuff out there because they gonna hear this and be like, yeah, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea, right?
But no, man,
that's in the wheelhouse of possibilities, bro.
Man, and so thinking about just the talking about the future. You know what I'm saying? On the topic of the future, you know what I'm saying? People, friends, comrades, family, people of God. You know, it's your homie brother James, now known by I Am King James on all platforms. I Am King James 14. I got some big news, y'all. I got some big news. I'm about to be a pops.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? After this conversation we just had, I'm terrified now.
I bet you are. I bet you are.
Yeah, man. Me and my wife, we expected our first child. I want to say around January. We having a boy. We having a son. And now it's crazy because like just listening to Art talk about, you know, fatherhood. He's in the early years of fatherhood, thinking about listening to him talk about him and his wife and his son, and then just listening and taking in what he's saying. I'm like, man, you know what? Okay, I need to listen. I need to take pointers from this because this is literally about to be me. This is the transition that I'm about to make, and it's even just it's something too because it's like, you know, even when you came to me initially about this pod, you was like, yo, man, we doing positive stuff. You know what I'm saying? We married men, you know what I'm saying? We over here trying to live life in a nice parameter, you know what I'm saying? And try to do it in a certain way. And then not long after that, I find out I'm about to have a child. And I'm just like, man, so it's crazy. I be feeling like stuff like this is just like, these ain't accidents. These ain't coincidences. This is like a cosmic thing. And I just gotta say this, man. I am extremely happy. I am excited, looking forward to it. It's a celebration. It's a joyous occasion. But I also live in reality. And I know that this is about to be quite a transition.
Oh man.
Even listening when you were just talking about separation anxiety just then, right?
Yeah.
About when you and your wife went on a trip and it's y'all first trip. I'm like, dang, I didn't think about none of that. I didn't consider any of that. I'm like, that's right. I'm not gonna be able to just move around how I want to move around.
Oh no. Man, no, you're gonna count that. It's really only 24 hours in a day. And you're about to embark on a journey where you're gonna count hours. Bro, I remember when I could just go to the gym and spend as much time as I wanted at the gym.
Yeah.
And then leave the gym and go to the grocery and spend as much time as I wanted at the grocery.
Yeah.
And then once I got home, I could just cook for the evening. And then whatever I cooked was fine with my wife. And then we just have a good evening, maybe have some wine after.
Yeah.
And then watch our favorite show and go to bed. And that was a good life that I did not appreciate.
Oh my God, you are scaring me, but that's me and my wife right now.
Do the knowledge.
That's us right now.
Now I wake up with a foot in my eye, pull-ups all over training pants. Because you go from diapers to pull-ups to training pants. With training pants all over the place.
Training pants?
Bro, training pants is like
I never even heard of that.
Yeah, so training pants is like right before they fully potty train.
Oh, okay. That's
so it's
before,
like if they
underwear.
happen to have an accident, it's like when you halfway potty train.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, you don't have any alone time. Your alone time is in the shower. You understand what I'm saying? And it's always your wife is always overwhelmed because because the baby is tied to her, and the baby stresses her out because the baby been growing her. So they've been together 9 months before the baby gets here. So when the baby gets here, that's who the baby is most familiar with.
Right.
Her voice, her moods.
Makes sense.
They're all tied together.
Makes sense.
You feel what I'm saying? So when the baby gets here, that's all the baby knows. So she's automatically going to be that baby's person. Now, as the baby gets older and gets to know you, they can gravitate towards you.
Right.
But it's going to start off with her because she's had the baby for 9 months. She's had him.
Oh man, okay.
So
you
she's
putting me on right now,
she's
bro.
a full on nurturer. You're not gonna get him for a while.
And my wife is so.
So you see what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, and everything that they go through, you got to kind of be like the help,
man.
And that's how you gonna feel at times. You're gonna feel like the help.
Like I'm just here.
She gonna have him, and she gonna get his bottle. And you like, damn. I gotta go back downstairs.
What you want? What you need? Huh?
Right.
Want me to go here? Okay, I'm gonna go there.
Exactly. So
it's funny. I've already started experiencing that to a degree. Even though I know it's gonna be drastically different when our son is actually here,
sure.
I've already started experiencing like the extra, like how gotta say, the extra awareness that I gotta have and stuff. And then it's like you said, doing extra.
Yeah, and then she's not gonna be sleeping, because part of the reason why she's not gonna sleep is because of his safety,
right?
Because of what do they call it? Child something. I can't believe I forgot the name of it. It's where they go to sleep. The babies go to sleep and they don't wake up. I forget what
you're
they
talking about
infant death syndrome?
Infant death, infant death syndrome.
Yeah, syndrome. So mamas are always worried about that because that's prevalent up until they get like 11 months or something like that.
Okay.
And so they're scared about that, thinking about that all the time.
Yeah.
So they're always checking their breathing. So she can always be checking his breathing. So she's not gonna sleep unless she got her mother around her and they taking the baby and giving her some sleep. So if she got support, she might be good.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have support.
And that helps. That helps with the postpartum.
Oh, okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, so because some women go through postpartum depression, and a lot of times it be from the stress after the delivery and not knowing what's going on, and the nervous system being thrown off, and it's like a gumbo pot of things that postpartum just hits hard.
Yeah.
But some women who have the support at home, they don't go through it because they have sisters, they got moms on the spot. They just be like, "Give me the baby, I got him. Just get you some sleep."
Right.
Because moms fresh out the surgery, because childbirth is a surgery. It's a major surgery.
Yeah.
And a lot of women die.
Man.
So it's a life-threatening surgery.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it helps when you have people there with you saying, I got you. Like my wife's mom, she stayed for a month.
Yeah.
My mom, she stayed for a month.
Wow, that's a
which
blessing.
which we had an emergency C-section, so she really needed it longer, but she couldn't stay off work that long.
Right.
But that month, even that month was a lifesaver. I don't know what we would have done without her, bro.
Man, that's a
So
blessing,
if you got the kind of mom, especially if she retired and she could be with you for the first 3 or 4 months, that'll help with postpartum.
Yeah. Okay.
And maybe alleviate it. That way your wife can come back to you faster.
Right.
Because when postpartum hit, bro, they just go somewhere else, bro.
Man.
Because they're not sleeping and the whole central nervous system is thrown off.
Yeah.
And the baby is just demanding milk from them, demanding everything from them.
Attention,
Touch.
yeah.
Like, you don't know what being overstimulated means unless you're a new mother.
Oh man.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I remember when I had I made a reference to having ADHD, and Reed was like, nigga, you don't really know what ADHD is, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just on your phone too long. You know what I'm saying? And I felt them on that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what being overstimulated is unless you're a mother of a newborn. Like, you don't know. Or of a toddler. You don't know what overstimulation really is.
Yeah.
Like, we overuse that term. Like, we overuse ADHD and ADD. Like, we overuse that.
Man.
Because we might be suffering symptoms from some shit we did that was self-inflicted.
Right. Oh man.
You feel me?
Do the knowledge.
So,
woo, boy, you cooked right
yeah,
there.
you don't really.
Cooked.
So when people say I'm overstimulated, like, have a baby on you 24/7,
man,
touching you, crying, grabbing you, hitting you 24/7, and they won't leave your side, and you won't let them leave your side because you don't trust nobody else in the world with them.
Man.
That's overstimulation, bro.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And if your wife is going through that, you gotta give her all the grace in the world. Like I was talking to one of my partners when he had his baby, right? And I'm transitioning to something else.
Yeah.
We was talking and he was struggling with it because his wife was going through postpartum too.
Yeah. And
I was like, bro, at this the period in your life where you gonna have to give your wife all the grace she didn't earn.
Yeah. I can believe that.
Because for relationships on a balance scale, you know, like, we quick to tell, like, you didn't earn that. You don't deserve that.
Man.
Bro, when that woman had your child, you got to give her all the grace she did not earn, bro.
Woo. Brother.
Do the knowledge.
Hey, look, you telling me some valuable information right now. I ain't gonna lie. Look.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
I need it all. I'm gonna be these cameras will go off. I'm gonna be calling you, man. Like, yo, so Art,
No, and I'm with that because I done done that for a few guys, and I done had guys do that for me.
Okay, yo.
So it's like, it's just really just paying it forward.
Yes, sir.
Because
yes,
it's like, I'll be there for you. You know, I got you, bro.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna definitely be reaching out.
All
man.
I ask you is that you be there for somebody else.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
definitely,
Yeah, shit, bro.
definitely, man. Hey, and then a quickly thing before we go ahead and make our close. I am actually having. So I didn't realize this until my sister pointed it out to me, but I was the last boy in my family with the Wesley name.
Yeah.
I'm the last grandchild of my grandparents. I'm the last grandchild.
Okay.
So I'm the first one having a boy with the Wesley name since myself. So it's like legacy is like being continued now. And then I remember we was talking about the correlation between you and me with that, because your son is like he's like the first one in a good minute, right? You said to have that the last.
So he's the first one. First and last, unless I have another boy, the first and last to get the young name in the last 15 years.
Wow.
So
wow.
it's my first cousin's son.
Yeah.
It's his son, and then it's my son.
Yeah.
Are the last two boys with the young name. So it's like the young lineage from our tree is dependent on those two boys. That's it. That's all we got.
Yeah,
it's a bunch of girls, but there's no boys.
Yeah, and look,
and
same story in my family.
They just had all girls. Yeah, so it's
same story in my family. And my son, he, like the Wesley lineage, you know, the last name Wesley is about to start with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like, you know what I mean? If you know, somebody else do, you know what I'm saying? But so far it's been girls, and then the boys that have been born have different last names. You know what I'm saying? So it's like because we've had girls. So, and I just thought there was a dope correlation between those.
It
both,
is, man.
Because I was like, and that's the thing. I'd be like, man, these is like cosmic things. Like these ain't like me personally, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe everything happened for a reason. And I'm like, I don't think that was a coincidence that me and you got together and we started doing this pod. You know what I'm saying? And especially now with this new journey of life I'm about to embark on, you giving the wisdom that you. And the funny thing is, like for those who don't know, Art has already had several fatherhood talks to me before I was even before me and my wife was even expecting.
Yeah, not even thinking about it.
Yeah, he was just talking to me about fatherhood, just telling me about it, just giving me information. And then it's crazy. Like I want to say like a year after that, like my wife was about to have a baby. So it's like like it's crazy how those things happen.
I just automatically assume when you marry and you younger, kids are gonna come into the fold eventually. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just think that in our generation, I think previous generations men didn't have the responsibility of really raising little kids.
Yeah,
it's like he kind of take over when they 10.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that's
Like,
a fact.
so-
No, you're right about that. You're right about that.
So like
the mothers did that.
dads didn't have a nurturing responsibility. Our generation, because women, especially women, are working more and they're career oriented.
Yeah.
Dads are made to be responsible for part of the nurturing process.
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with it. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
And things change. That's evolution.
That's evolution.
Yeah.
So with dads having to be nurturers, it's imperative that we share this information with one another so that you don't be blindsided. Because when I had my son, I didn't expect it to share nurturing responsibilities. I didn't. And it was a big deal for the first 3 or 4 months of my son's life because my big sister, they're different generation than us. So she's 10 years older than me. And her husband didn't have to share the nurturing responsibilities. So if that's my reference point,
right?
You know,
right. I get that's how you.
when it's time to, it's just like, oh, you got it. You know, I see him when he's 4. And she like, I don't know what the fuck you think this is.
Nah,
you better take this baby now, and you need to learn how to put him to sleep, learn how to feed him, learn how to comfort him right now. But my only reference point is when I'm looking at my uncles and I'm looking at my big bro, and they just like, oh, that's on her. Like,
yeah. And I'm gonna say
I
this
go
too.
to the store and grab the Pampers and shit, but I'm not.
I'll bring home the money. You do all the others.
Yeah,
but no,
like-
it's funny though, and I believe that that's actually beneficial. That's more. I believe that's more beneficial. The way
It's
it is
help-
now is more beneficial for the baby.
My
like,
son,
for the child.
my son and I's bond is incredible.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Like he looks just like it's equal. Like he looks at us for his comfort in 2 different ways.
Yeah.
But he is just as like when my wife leaves,
Yeah.
he's totally fine with me.
That's a blessing, bro. Because I see it so much like when one parent leaves.
Yeah.
I see it so much when
There's
they'll
an
be like,
emptiness. There's an emptiness.
Yeah.
When my wife leaves, he's unfazed.
Wow.
Especially like now he's getting old. He's like, "Where's mom?" I'm like, "She went outside. She'll be back." And he fine. We just go to doing what we want. What we doing.
That's dope.
Versus him being completely lost. Like when my sister leave, like the kids they crying for their mama the whole time. They don't want to be bothered with their daddy, and it's because he didn't share that nurturing aspect of it.
Wow,
He
man.
didn't, but the thing is, that's a huge responsibility, and that shit is hard, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not
Like
easy.
I was okay with not doing that. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, when
Especially-
it's time to play baseball, I guess we'll bond in.
And exactly with the dichotomy, because especially if you didn't get that,
Yeah.
if you didn't get that, it's hard for you to basically know how to give it.
I did
You know what
not
I mean?
get it.
Exactly, and it's fun. Like I can relate with you because I ain't get that neither.
Yeah.
But and just like trying to be, like you said, emotionally aware. You know what I'm saying, of their needs and all of that stuff. And I think that's the thing I'm really just trying to be big on myself about, because it's like, you know, like for those who don't know, like when it came to my parents, I had a pretty rough childhood. I kind of grew up without them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so then it's like I be finding myself in my mind just thinking forward, and I'm already overcompensating. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to make sure I do it right, because I'm like, man, I don't want to over project. You know what I mean? Like
I'm right there with you, bro.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to even wrap my mind around having kids because I didn't want to make the same mistakes my parents made.
yeah, and I'm in the same boat. That's crazy.
And I just for a long time, I don't know, bro. I just feel like I didn't have enough to offer to a child.
Oh,
You feel what I'm saying? Like if I'm, you just think about it. So like you said, if we had parents that did a bad job, right? And we pretty much had to go through this life and learn most of what we learned on our own.
Yeah.
A part of that is feeling lost and still feeling like you're trying to find your way. If I'm trying to find my way, why would I go and have a child and I'm still trying to find my way?
Come on now.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
brother.
it's the unselfish nature of a person where it's just like, until I feel like I'm grounded in what I'm doing,
Absolutely.
I'm not about to bring another child and keep this cycle going to where now this child is being neglected because parents decided to procreate when they didn't. They wasn't up for the job.
Yeah, they didn't have the means.
Some people just not up for the job, bro.
But yeah, not even a mindset. You're right. Yeah.
So it's just that. Like, so I'm with you on that. I waited for a long time because I'm like, I don't know if I'm up for the job, and I don't want to mess another spirit up, mess a kid up, and have them going through childhood trauma and shit like that. Because I've been through it.
Absolutely.
A bunch of childhood trauma, and it's like kids don't deserve that. They don't deserve that.
They don't.
And why? So I can say, oh, I got a namesake.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
It's shallow, man.
Because people beat their daddies at the gas station.
Man,
people meet their daddy going to get some cigarettes, man.
That's wild, man.
Hey, man. Look, he got my little one right here. Hey, man, come here. Before we get out of here, come on. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah, shy.
What's up to the
What's your name? Up? Say Noah. Say Noah. He fine. He fine.
He actually walked in on the perfect. That was
He
the
did,
perfect.
He did. He having a family segment.
Yeah, that was a perfect
Noah.
segment for to walk in on.
Noah Ace. Say hi. Say hi. Speaker. Say hi. Looking around. All right. We better close it out.
Yeah.
All right, close us out, Brother James.
Hey, man. So with that being said, that was the perfect way to. Like I'm saying, cosmic. Hey, everything happens for a reason. Nothing is a coincidence, man. But now, hey, thank y'all for coming in for another episode of Somewhere in the Middle. I am one half of this podcast. I am your homie, your friend, Brother James. But on all social media outlets, you can find me at I am King James 14. That's on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all of that. And I want to pass it to my brother Art.
I am Home Team Art, hometeam.art on all platforms except for TikTok. TikTok, I am Popcorn Player.
Popcorn
I am
Player.
the other half of Somewhere in the Middle. And thank you
nigga.
for spending time with us today, man. We out.
We out.
Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. Keep working, keep striving, never give up, fall down 7 times, get up 8. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. So keep moving, keep growing, keep learning. See you at work.